Nope. Here I am down in St. John. The welcoming committee is here. Right, Socks?
I killed everyone except for the sheriff.
Good to see you guys. Got a new bed too.
No,
That's cool. There's a big accident on the way down here. We weren't in the accident. It was just it's on the highway into town, into St. John. Don't know what happened, but looked pretty bad. So tomorrow, hang out, relax. Tomorrow night party, and then Saturday and Sunday sailing. Just after 6 a.m. hanging out with the fur buddies. I think I'm gonna go back to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep. You tired? Okay, back to sleep. Out at my brother's. Went out on a little bit of a walk here. Let's see, we'll be sailing out there tomorrow. But I was just thinking, it's too bad there's not a place that you can, like, Gordie could launch his boat from over here. Because this looks like a cool, like you can go down here and do a launch. But I don't know. It's not a road, and houses start here. It's too bad, because Gordie just lives right around the corner, and the water's right there. Oh, wind! Of course, it's going to be gone by the time I get up there. And every time I'm at my brother's, I never see any deer. Last time I was here, we were driving, and there's like they all saw like shitloads. Like it was like a herd of deer. And Gordie even turned around and like drove up around this church, and I still couldn't see them. So I just saw one deer, and it's I think already gone. You know, where'd that deer go? The deer disappeared. It's gone. It's a mythological being. It can appear and disappear at will. It's just gone.
Happy birthday to you. Oh my, you're lucky that everyone's going.
It's 1:15 and these guys still want to party. Yeah? No. Time for bed. Time for bed. Time to go to bed. You got the right idea. Stretch.
Be better for people like you with alcohol or
Oh no, hey, you like your alcohol.
yeah, I have alcohol. No, they kept testing.
So today's Louie's birthday water balloon. Have you seen the new technology for
Is it where you can do multiple water?
Yeah.
How does that
35 at a
work?
time.
And I'm in it, and I turn on the jets. Well, it's so long, and I'm not long enough, and it starts throwing me, and I'm flailing around, and I'm underwater. I can't reach the end.
Drowning. Go through the reversing palm. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Need a floaty. Need a rubber.
Hang on to the sides after
Wow. That's awesome. We've been stockpiling. We did last year at the end of the summer. We got some of the giant unicorn floaties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on for half price. So we're bringing a bunch of those. And we usually bring fancy floaties, and we usually leave them behind with whatever family has kids or whatever. And once it's that, slip sailing is every time. And everybody has that feeling. Hey, fuck is that guy ever seen one?
Yeah. I don't know what he's got up there.
Do you have those freaking carbon fiber sails? It looks kind of shimmery. It's kind of gray from here.
I emailed you a link to the webpage.
Sailing.
Ever need it. So anytime we go to a country, we're like, what's the word for toilet paper here?
Yeah, that's one of your must-learn words. Go to the top of the list.
Alright, so that was the end of the sailing day. Now, we did get on the boat on the docks over there. And we motored out for a bit, as you saw, and then we sailed for a bit. And then on the way back in, it was time to turn on the motor. For whatever reason, my brother's not a great electrician. There was not enough power to turn on the motor. There's electricity in the boat, but not enough to start the motor. So we had to sail into the mooring, which is tricky. We ran over one of these buoys that's out there. We came within about maybe 5 feet of the rocks. But then, I mean, we've all grown up with Dad sailing. It's like I said, Dad yelled at us well enough that we're all still well trained. It's like riding a bike, I find, getting back on the boat. And so we had to sail into the moor. So now each person can only come one by one with a little bit of luggage and stuff like that, and come in and land on the shore here. So I don't know if my phone will pick it up that well. But the bits of algae and stuff doesn't normally have all this fucking crap all over it. Oh, it's a little bit better over here. But this is, my brother did check, and this is the shit, man. This is the fucking toxic algae that will kill your dog, kill you. Yeah, it's fucking crazy that this is what it's come to, man. We didn't listen. Global warming, we didn't listen. So, yeah, but it was a great day sailing. Sorry about the wind, but you are out on the water, so wind is something that happens. Yesterday what happened, and I should have gotten a fucking video, and I did not, because I was so fucking jaw-dropped. It didn't seem all too windy, but the wind was coming straight into shore here, and all these boats out here were like, and I can't, waves were coming up over the bows of these boats. Like the waves were absolutely unbelievable. Like you probably could have done some like half decent surfing into here. You're like a surfer, which you probably wouldn't want to do with all this fucking yucky shit all over the place. But anyways, yeah. So yesterday was like a write-off, and it didn't rain here. There's a 30% chance of rain, and the wind was like supposed to be 20 kilometers an hour. And yeah, it was a weird day. Lots of gray clouds, and anyways, we had fun yesterday. We had a good time. So, and then my brother Scott and Andrea from up in Fredericton, they drove down today and met up with us, and yeah, went sailing. Now we're gonna get them back to shore, and then we are going to go back to Gordie's. It's his fiance's daughter's, oh my goodness, 8th or 9th birthday, and we're not attending that, but we're just gonna stop in to say hi and happy birthday. And I gotta pick up my stuff, and want to videotape this in case anybody falls in. That is my job out here. Look at these houses. Look at these beautiful houses. Although they're beautiful houses, and I was thinking, you know, probably like maybe when that one out on the end, or I don't know, one of the ones that's finished, you know, at one point they were probably out there by themselves, and now look how much space. There's these big massive mansions, and there's like no space in between the freaking houses, man. Like, you think you're buying a little piece of paradise, and then all of a sudden your neighbor's like less than, 20 feet away from your fucking door. Like, if I was like a multi-millionaire that you probably have to be to build one of these houses, I wouldn't, want my neighbor to be that close. I want to get someplace that's nice and away from people. And I think that sucks. Like, that's a rip-off. So I guess my brother Scott's the last one to get on. Or I don't know. Or actually, maybe he's bringing in Andrea by herself. Yeah, I think he's bringing in Andrea by herself. Careful, Andrea. Watch out for the big spider. Put your legs over the back and kick. Oh yeah, it was a beautiful day. Brothers Cove, Harbor Princess. It's like the Beachcombers, eh? If you're not Canadian, you probably don't know about the Beachcombers, but the Beachcomber is like a staple Canadian TV series from like the 1970s and 80s. But yeah, it was a beautiful day. Great day sailing, got some good wind. We didn't put up both the sails. We're kind of going out for more pleasure than like, keeling over sideways and hanging on for dear life. We find that at our age, that leads to more aches and pains after the sailing, so just better to go out and have a good sail.